Okay, well, we're back, and I like to, I think it's on. Well, hi, I am back, you guys, and I have my sweater at hand. And if you notice, I have on different pair of earrings that I will show you later. I'll put a picture up either at the end or in the beginning. You have already seen it. Okay, so let's start with this. Before I start that, all persons that's new, welcome. My original subscribers, thank you for staying with me. And definitely everyone, if you can click a like if you like. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you watch any of my older videos, if you're new, please leave a comment on those, this one, and anyone in the future. I love the comments. I love the communication. So let's get started with the sweater. I'm going to be going up and down a lot because everything is on the floor around me. So the sweater that you saw me so-called modeled is this sweater here. Now it's blocked and washed, and this is ice yarn. It's 50% wool and I think 50% acrylic. I don't have the label with me. I don't know where it is actually because I had the a lot of little balls. And so let me give you a closer look. This sweater is by Crazy Cool Crochet. And this is how it look. This is a free pattern on YouTube, but I would suggest to buy the pattern because you get all sizes when you buy, and it's only like $2 or something. This is what it looked like, and I noticed that after I washed it, because I had it laying flat, but it took so long till eventually I had to lean it over a little stool, and then I put it on a hanger, which was probably not the best idea. So I'm looking at these little pop-ups right here. But anyway, this is what it looked like. That is Crazy Cool Crochet. This particular size is a large 42, I think 42 bust size, and it is not supposed to close, but it's a quick little sweater you can put on. The ends are just like this part here, just like this part here. Very nice. I can see this with some really nice yarn. This yarn is nice too. It's already fuzzing up, but it is really warm. So there you go. That is by Crazy Cool Crochet Pattern on YouTube. I would say if you're a beginner and you want to make a garment, this is a good one to start with. It is one piece, and then you just add the yarn and start off adding your rows. For this size large, I did have to undo it at least 2 times and start decreasing. So I had to have 33, I think it was 33 all the way down, and then about the time I got to right here, I started decreasing it a little bit more. She doesn't tell you to do that. And then about the time I got right here, I decreased it a little bit more. And so that's how, for me, I like that little, I like it close like that. Okay. So yeah, Crazy Cool Crochet on YouTube. This is her classic cardigan. Go and check it out, okay? And then, you know, I was so inspired with this one, I decided to start another one, of course. And I started with this yarn here. I thought, oh, how cute this would be with this Homespun by Lion brand. Yeah. I did my stitches and it just grew and grew because I could not see. So I had to cut it off and stop and say, well, this is not the yarn for me to make that sweater, even though I thought it would be nice and cozy, but my eyes could not take it. I couldn't find the stitches. So I started with a different yarn. This time I have plenty of baby yarn because I was going to make a sweater, and I had purchased a whole lot of yarn that was in one of those boxes that I have. And I said, well, you know what, I'm going to use that because I can see it. So I started another one with the 5.5 crocheting needle, and this is number 2 yarn doubled up. And so this would be my bottom, and it's really easy to make because you just this is very easy. Okay, very easy pattern, one piece. So this is baby yarn, and number 2, this is by Hirschner's, and I'm using two at a time. Okay, and this color is color name, I think it would say Orange Blossom. I'm pretty sure, but it look, yeah, Orange Blossom. This is Orange Blossom, but to me it doesn't look orange, but I have a whole lot of this. A whole lot of it, you guys. So, and I have that in my, I'm going to have to change bags, but I have it in my maker's bag that I got this month from T-Doddles. Okay. I like the inside, so I've turned it inside out. That's how good her stuff is that you can turn it inside out. You can either use it this way, because you have a tab in here, which is cool, but I actually like the color, the flowers they make. They just make me feel happy. Okay. Yeah. So that is in here, and it's supposed to get transferred. And I didn't show you the other thread that I was using in my whip. Is this ice yarn here, which is, that's the name of it. Okay. And this is also a number 2 that I had doubled up. And I will not be using it again as far as striping it. This will be the only stripe, and then I'm going to just put it around the edging and the end, because it really, if you can see, it's a little bit more open than the baby yarn. So that's why I stopped making, not doing the stripes. So that is my whip that I have, and that's my only whip that I have. So we got that out the way. Now let me show you. My goal is to do 2 hats a month for my donations at the end of the year, hat and scarf. So I had made some in advance at the end of the year, but my daughter and my grandkids came over while I was at work, and I had them laid out, and they took them all. So I was ahead. Now I'm playing catch up. Okay, so let me show you what I have. One of them I think I may have already showed you. So let's start with, I think I've already showed you. I just needed to show you the cow. And this is the cow. And I'll be weaving in the ends probably at the end of the year. Not unless I feel really good and do it sometime soon. We'll see. I don't know. And this was the hat. I know I showed you the hat. So this is one of my donation set. Okay. And then you guys saw that I was working on this one here because I just had to try out that gold yarn. And so that's completed. And this is knit, and this is 1x1 ribbing up to like about my finger. And I have a pom-pom that I may or may not put on it. I'm still debating that. I don't know. Because this is really thin. This is very thin. It's not as heavy as I like it, and I found out I like working with bulky yarn when I make hats. Isn't it funny how, like, I didn't like bulky maybe in 2018, but I like it now. Okay, I didn't like this yarn until last year, I think it was 2019. I made a hat out of it, and I really liked it. So yeah, be open to change. So this one here I thought was a nice little Easter color. I was feeling Easter. I want something bright, so This one here is some ice yarn, soft acrylic, and that brand right there. And it's a number 2 doubled up. And this right here is a scrap ball that I had in Malabrigo. So I may keep this hat and make a scarf with it because I have a lot more of this. As you know, when you get ice yarn from ice, you get a lot of it. So that is that here. Then there's one more on Cindy. Now, the yarn that, excuse me, you got to go back. The yarn that that Cindy's hat is made from is on this landscape. And you guys remember that sale? Isn't that pretty? It's beautiful. Now, after making the hat, I didn't have that much left. So I tried to make a wrap, and this is just too little. So I may end up keeping that just for myself, you know, because this is not much at all. But this is what was left from the hat. Now let me show you the hat. Here is Cindy sporting the hat here. Okay. And there's the hat. Isn't it pretty? Look at those colors. That is beautiful. Okay. And this one here, I just did, I did knit one knit row. And then I went on and finished, then I did all knit here. And this is 1 by 1 rib. I like my 1 by 1 rib. I really do. So in regards to the hats, so far, for my donations, I'm on track. I have 4, okay? And I just need to remake this scarf here, this cowl here, and make a cowl for this one, and a cowl for this one. I have a little bit left of this yarn. This is such a pretty blue. You guys know I like blue. Okay, so I'm on track for the donations at the end of the year. So let me move this out the way and share my Valentine items. First, I'm going to start off with my cute little heart that I made. I made a whole lot of hearts. I was in the mood, okay? And this is my little sexy pink lady. Okay. There she go. She has her eyelashes on, and it's just a heart on a flower, artificial flower. Okay, she turned out really nice. She's not glued in there yet, because I wasn't quite sure, but I think I'm going to glue her in there because this looked like where she belonged. I just had to make sure that this was the place for her, and it is. So I made that. Then I was challenged by Jan at Scraptastic Yarn, and so I made a little lapgan, very short lapgan because I ran out of yarn. And I still have to sew down the hearts, and I'm waiting for some fabric from Joann's that I ordered online to put on the back to give it some weight. But this is my heart right here. This is my little lapgan. Actually, it's for the wall, but you can use it on your lap if you're just sitting down. So this was the Granny Challenge here. And if you can see, I ran out of yarn here, and I put red in it. I don't think that was the best color. I think I should have used white, but it's okay. Yeah, so there you go. And that is for the Granny Challenge, 20 Granny Challenge. Thank you for challenging me to do that. And I enjoyed it for a while, and because you guys know I am not a blanket person, I was like, oh, please, why did I decide to do this? And then when I ran out of yarn, I was like, thank you. I'm so bad, okay? But I appreciate, I love everybody's blankets and all that stuff. I'm not a blanket person. That's the one thing I do know. So let's go down to items that I have purchased. I did purchase a little yarn. I really enjoyed looking at Ross When it smells like yarn, he had made some beautiful hats out of this color, out of this spun color. And this is a 65% acrylic, number 4, and 35% fine super wash merino. I love this. Look at that. It just looked like cake. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I really do like that. Okay, that just looks like loveliness. So this is two of them. I think they were like maybe $7, but it's okay. It's 419 yards, and it's a number 4. Okay, yeah, I like it. I should have made the sweater out of this. That would be something. Hey, it's not too late. I might change my mind, you guys. So then I also purchased some cakes from Ice because I never purchased their cakes. This is their mohair cakes, and they were having a sale, and it's a number 2. Let me see if I can show you that. That is what it looked like. There you go. Okay. Yeah, very nice. And this is 20% mohair, 20% wool, 60% acrylic, number 2, and 150 grams, 810 millimeters. I assume that's what that is, and I don't know what it is in yards, okay? But here it go. And then along with that, I got the cotton cakes from Ice, which is so cute. Always make me think of Miss Sata. Hi, Sata. I hope you're doing fine. I saw that little flowery that you had cracking along. And this is cotton from Cotton Cakes Fine from Ice, and it's a number 2 also. 50% acrylic, 50% cotton. Now, those are all the goodies, except for one goodie that I really didn't care for. I got it off of eBay, thought I was going to like it for pom-poms. Don't like it at all. They're too small and definitely not what I wanted. But little pom-poms, and when I say little, I mean little, okay? Very little. But I didn't know, so I ended up buying a few of them because I thought they would be cool because they had the mixed colors, you know? So I bought, like I said, I bought a few of them. A few more colors, but don't like them, so I'm still on a hunt for some very nice pom-poms that is inexpensive, or I might have to look at Dabbling Hook's video and actually make my own, because I think $1, $1.50 is a good price, possibly $2, but that's pretty much it because this is a donation, you know. So that's the one. That's another item. So let's go to the Happy Meal. I did get some Happy Meal. If you see me wearing these beautiful earrings, they are from Tina from Craft by the Rose. You know, I never thought I was a person that wear big earrings, but I have changed. I mean, my face changed too. My hair is gray. My face is older. So, Happy Meal from her. In case you can't see that, she sent me 2 pairs, and I want to thank her because she's been trying to get these to me for the longest time, and they are so well made. If you can see how well made that is, okay, very well made. And I definitely will wear these. They don't feel big, so I'm okay with this. So see, you know, time change. You can change with time. So these are very nice. I appreciate it. I appreciate your patience with me, Tina, because I know, you know, when I got on here in the beginning, I was not expecting anyone to send me anything, and I was very shocked when I got Cindy, and I know that was hard on her. It was hard on me because I had just came out of a situation, and, you know, I just was insecure about, giving out my address on a public forum. And you know people now, but one day somebody get mad at you and blast all your information. You don't know. Knowing that you guys wouldn't do it, because I know you guys now. But we all do have to be careful. So I thank you guys for being very patient with me on that matter. Okay. Yeah, and I'm over that. I'm over that. Along with this, she sent me coffee because she evidently knows I love coffee. It doesn't matter. They used to have these. I can't find these anymore in our area. Everything is the little cups now, and I'm not fancy. I don't have cups. And it was in this beautiful. Everything was in this bag, and she also sent me a little Splenda to go with it, so I can take that to work with me. Put it in my work bag, and then a guardian angel for happiness, and I do appreciate that little progress marker. And that is it, you guys. What I didn't show you that was in my kit from T Doddles. T Doddles is her channel, and Christy is her name, Christy Cook. And she also sent some in that maker's bag. And there was a tea